Welcome back to my channel. So today it's just gonna be, this video is gonna be a little bit more different. Now, when I originally started my channel, like all I ever did was beauty and makeup. Like that is like one of my #1 true loves. But lately I realized that I haven't been doing like anything makeup related on my channel, which is terrible because that is my one true love. So I feel like I should start getting back into it. So for that, today's video is just gonna be 5 little, I guess, tips on holiday gift guide. So tip, guide, little thing number 1, I guess I'm gonna start off with stating the most obvious. Get them a basket full of shit that's annoying to replace, okay? I don't know about you, but there's nothing more that irritates me when I run out of mascara and then literally I go to the store, get the mascara, and then a freaking week later I run out of concealer and I'm like, dang it. Or when you run out of it all at the same time and you just have to literally just buy all of that and you're like, wow, I could have bought a freaking palette or like 2 expensive ass palettes with that. Instead, I have to buy the mascara. I don't know, it's just like little stuff that's annoying to replace. Like even if my mascara really is $8, I like am really stingy about it. Like I don't know why. I think it's just because I use it every single day that it's just very annoying to replace. So I'm gonna show you guys, tell you guys some of my favorites, you know, just to pop in some ideas. Now obviously if you're gonna get a basket and your favorite person is really into like the Tarte Shape Tape and like the Bring Me Sex, Better Than Sex mascara, and it's like all those expensive ones, that's gonna be like a really expensive basket. But I'm cheap, and like when I use my essentials, I like for them to be cheap because I do replace it so often that I don't want to keep buying like $50 mascaras. So these are just some of my favorites. So my favorite concealer of all time is the Maybelline Fit Me, and I'm in the color Sand. I go through these so much, it's insane. It's the best one because it's not like heavy, but it's not light at the same, like if that makes sense. It just gives me just enough coverage. Obviously, okay, this is a gift guide, I'm not gonna go really into depth, but I just like it. It's very inexpensive. I think it's the best. I never crease under it, but that could be because of my setting powder. My favorite top 2 mascaras are definitely these 2. It's the L'Oreal Telescopic. I have gone probably through over 30 of these, but recently I just discovered the L'Oreal Paris I don't know if I'm saying that right, Original, and these are my top 2. I feel like L'Oreal has some of the best mascaras, so that's a good inexpensive one. And my favorite eyebrow gel, I love the Anastasia eyebrow gel, but it is expensive, so my favorite alternative is the Sonia Cashew. This is the one that I use all the time. The only thing that I do hate about this is that the brush is a little bit more bigger, so if you have like big brows it's good, but I feel like it runs out pretty easily, which kind of sucks, but again, it's pretty inexpensive, so it's a good deal. And then eyeliner, of course, is the Stila Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner. This is my favorite. I used to use, I don't remember if it was the Maybelline, it was just like a dipping where you had to dip it, but recently I've been doing liquid eyeliner. I don't even wear eyeliner that much anymore, but yeah, those are some really good items that you can throw into a basket. Pretty much anything that's annoying to replace, guys, is mascara, eyeliner, your favorite eyelashes, concealer, just those little things, eyelash glue even. That stuff is just annoying to replace. You never want to do it. How many times can I say annoying to replace? But not gonna lie, it's very annoying to replace. So that's tip number 1. Guide number 2. Now this one, you might have to do like a little bit of research. Find out who they're, like if they are a makeup lover, they obviously love, hopefully, I mean, I know a lot of makeup lovers that I meet, they're all obsessed with like YouTubers and just famous makeup influencers. So, you know, do your research. Do they have any collaborations? Are they, you know, for example, obsessed with, I know this is so cliche, but like, are they obsessed with Kylie Jenner or Kim Kardashian? Because they both have makeup lines out there, so it doesn't just have to be a collaboration. It could be like someone's own makeup line. Because I know for me personally, I could literally receive, how Desi and Katie just came out with their collab with Dose of Colors. I could get honestly probably anything from their collection. I wouldn't even care, and I would love it, because if you are a true makeup lover, you don't really, sometimes, this sounds really bad, but sometimes you don't even buy makeup for the makeup. You buy it to build your collection and just to have it with your favorite, like have makeup from your favorite influencers. And people that have their own brands. It's just nice just to kind of like stack up your collection. Obviously one of my favorite ones is the Jaclyn Hill and Becca one. I literally get everything that she collabs. I get everything that Nicole Guerrero collabs. I get everything that Carly Bible collabs, just because those are my top 3 like favorite OG. Like when I first started watching YouTube and really getting into the makeup YouTube community, it was when it was them, and they were like pretty much nothing when I first started following them, so it's really cool to see like how they have like progressed. So of course I gotta support my local brands and collaborations. So pretty much all you gotta do is find out who they're obsessed with, do a little research online, see what's like the best product in the like, I guess, brand or collab, and just get them that would be cool. If you know they're aesthetically pleasing, like an aesthetically pleasing person, get the prettiest packaging of like the makeup, which sounds kind of stupid, but honestly when you're a makeup lover it makes sense. So that's an idea. Of course you could also get, like, for example, how Kylie Jenner is releasing actually today, I think, her Naughty and Nice. Like when they just release like new stuff, you can get new products that had just released. You can do old ones, it really doesn't matter. I know for me, I would love to get anything of my favorite makeup collaborations, even if it is just, say, a concealer or something like that. Like I would still be like, oh my god, thank you, if I got that. So that's tip number 2. Now tip number 3, this one isn't really more of makeup but more of skin prep. Now obviously you don't really know what a person's skin type is, so you don't want to get them like that's something that I feel like is with gifts, is something that I don't really like receiving, is a lot of, actually that's a lie, I love receiving skincare, any type of skincare, but everybody's skin reacts differently, so sometimes it's not the best way to go down that road. But there of course is better alternatives. You could just get them like cute fun stuff, and kind of how like in the first tip you can put it in a basket, you can put all this stuff in a basket. Personally I love lip scrubs, so if I know Jeffree Star has good ones, you guys already know I'm obsessed with the Lush lip scrub, so if I got like a lip scrub from there, even if I mentioned this actually in one of my videos, the KNC Beauty lip mask, just get them like a lip scrub, a lip mask, like stuff like that that's not so on your skin, like, you know, it's not gonna like fuck their skin up. And of course this one again, actually you would have to be careful, but they're really inexpensive, is just face masks. So really good just sheet masks. Sephora has them, but to be honest, Sephora's are like $8 to $6, so I don't like getting them from there because it's just only one. So what I like to do is, you guys already know, it's gonna be a shameless plug, I work at Urban Outfitters and they have like a million different sheet masks and it's 4 for $10, so I love doing that. This is one of them that I get, is the like pearl mask sheet. Some of my favorites are like the avocado one, the honey one. I'll definitely like prompt it up here so you guys know what I'm talking about. But yeah, sheet masks, everybody loves a good sheet mask, okay? It's just fun. It's fun to do. Another thing you could go is go with the face mist. People love a good face mist. I need to stop saying it's probably getting really annoying, but yeah, like the classic Mario Badescu, because those are pretty inexpensive. So if you put all this stuff that I just mentioned plus the face mist, if they have a setting spray, if they like setting sprays, that could actually go into stuff that's annoying to replace as setting sprays. But even you could go like a really more expensive route, like popular ones that you don't really want to spend your own money on. Like personally, I've always wanted to try the Tatcha face mist, but I don't know if I'm willing to spend that much money. It's not that much money, but I don't know if I want to spend that money on a face mist. Like I would rather put it into a palette, but I also really want to try it. So if like someone gave that to me as a gift, I'd be like, yes, thank you. So, you know, stuff like that, just like nice face mist that could also go into the category of like face masks, which one is it? Can't believe I'm forgetting the name of it because everybody always talks about this face mask. I'm definitely gonna prop it up here. Watch me know what it's called as soon as I end this video, but this face mask that I'm putting up on the screen right here is the one that I've always wanted to try too. So it goes the whole thing with the Tatcha. It's like I don't know if I want to spend that much money on a face mask because like my skin's not that bad either way, and I feel like I never really notice a difference when I use skincare. So I don't want to spend that much money on one, but if someone would like to do it, that'd be cool. I would also gift that too, so don't worry, I'm not like greedy. Like I could spend that money on myself, but sometimes I would just rather spend it on a palette. So, you know, there's that. Tip number 4 now is, obviously this is the perfect time, especially with Black Friday and with Christmas coming up, is sets. Okay, that's when brands will pull out the sets. I could probably make a whole freaking video about this, But yeah, just get them a set. Now don't get them like a weird set, because sometimes brands will come out with just like sets and it's just pretty much like they're crappy products in one, and half the time it doesn't even work. So sometimes that time I'm like so be really careful with your sets. If a good way to go about this is kind of their favorite brand. So if they have a favorite brand, or you realize in their makeup collection they have a lot of the same brand, take that brand and see if that brand has any sets, and also do your research to see if it's like a good bundle and stuff like that. But again, I'll tell you guys some of my favorites. So I was in Sephora the other day and I was just looking at a bunch of stuff, and I'm obsessed with the Stila like little, I don't know what they're called, like little eyeshadow things, the glitter and glow. And this also, they came out with the new shimmer and glow, and as soon as I saw these I was like, oh my gosh, yes, because I was debating if I want to buy just like the individual ones, because the individual ones are like $24, because there's some that I want to try. But I was like because I did buy one, I have one of them, but I rarely use it just because it is so like boo, like in your face, and I don't do in your face makeup that much anymore. But these are actually a good set. No, I just got stuff all over there. Wow. This is actually like a good set for someone that could be into makeup but also not that much into makeup, because first off, you get 3 little mini ones, and I don't mind personally these being mini because you're not gonna go through this whole thing, okay? Unless you're obsessed with one freaking color, then these will last you a pretty long time. And I guess I will swatch some of them for you. I just love these, they're really bomb. I'm wearing the purple one on my lid right now. I just kind of dabbed like a little bit of it. I will swatch it for you actually. It is next to not, I actually don't know. So let me just swatch it for you. So I don't know if you can see that. They're just really pretty, guys, and I love that they're mini, okay? Anything mini is just adorable. I'll swatch this one for you. This is called Peachy Sheen. So this one's kind of a little bit more sheer, so it's not as like heavy as this one. I guess since I swatched 2 of them, I might as well swatch the last one. This is Smoldering Satin, and I know this one actually comes by itself, because a lot of these I don't even know if they come like in a bigger one. And there's that one, and I guess since I swatched those 3, I'll swatch the other side, which is like the new one. This is it's called, terrible at this, it's called Shimmer and Glow, and I'll actually only swatch just one of them. Let's swatch the darker one. So this is called Twig. So that's Twig right there. I'm not sure how it's gonna dry, but just the difference between these is these are really sparkly, and this one almost looks like an eyeshadow and then a gloss was put over it, which is so runway. I'm obsessed with that type of look. But yeah, that's one of the holiday sets that I think is really good. Another really good one, I don't have it, but I know it's the NYX, and it comes with so many. I'll definitely prop it up somewhere on the screen. It comes, I want to say with like over 50 of their mini like liquid lips, and I think they're all like in different, it could even come with glosses too, and I think it retails for like $69 or something like that. I don't know. I know we sell it at Urban, that's how I'm aware of it, and I think that is such a good deal for someone that's obsessed with lipstick, because first off, NYX just has good lip products period, and it's really inexpensive. And if there's someone that likes to collect like little lip syncs, you could buy that. Plus what would be even really cute is if you like got that like even for yourself and got a cute little jar and filled it up and made like a cute little lip jar, just because it does come with so many that you could fill up a jar with it. Oh, another thing that you could do, it doesn't even have to be makeup brushes. That's another like good thing. Also, one of the things that irritates me to buy is I don't really buy a lot of makeup brushes. It's just annoying for me to buy. So if someone got me like a really nice makeup brush set, I would be like, ooh, thank you. Now I have new brushes for my makeup collection, because brushes are one of those things where it's like they're all different. They could all be like the same thing, like shadow brush, but every shadow brush works differently. Like, you know, with what fibers, what little hairs are used on the brushes and stuff like that. So I feel like you can never run out of brushes. Also, the little circular brushes, I'll pop them up on the screen. That would be a cool gift to give if they haven't tried that, because I feel like I would want to try that too. So if there's like a set of those, and they sell those everywhere. Like, you don't even have to get like the really expensive ones. I'm talking, I literally always see those at Marshall's and TJ Maxx. So even you could hit up those stores. That's a good idea, and like see like the cute makeup that they have there. That would be like a cute little gift set to do. The last and final tip is tip number 5. This is gonna be the most obvious one. Not really, like the first one's pretty obvious, but this is obvious too, is palettes. Okay, everybody loves palettes. I feel like you can never run out of palettes, but one thing to like avoid, like if you want to try to like avoid the weight, is do not get them nude, like a nude palette, okay? Because it's one of those things where I feel like everyone has their good sets of nude, and honestly, who needs another nude palette? I mean, yeah, it'd be cool to get a nude palette. You can never have too many, but if you're giving a gift and if you're spending like $40 on a palette, 9 times out of 10 you don't want to buy that palette for them and then have them only use like one shade in there like every other time, just because nudes are so just, every palette has them. It's kind of like bleh, you know, you don't want a bunch of nudes. You also don't want like a bunch of mattes. So I've got 3 little cute palettes that I think are good little ideas. So one way to like avoid that little thing is get them a palette where it's a palette where they're gonna reach for that color. I remember when I was watching like the Desi and Katie thing, they were talking about just like the palettes where you only want to use that palette for a reason. Like, it's your go-to palette because of that color, and I feel like that's a good way to like go about it. So forget the fucking nudes, take that out. Do not get them a nude palette unless they're asking for it, unless they're like, oh my gosh, I really want that palette for Christmas. Then like get them for that, get it that for them. But for me, I like, for example, the Urban Decay Electric palette. I feel like that's a really good palette if they're really into makeup and really into creating different looks, just because there's not many palettes like the Urban Decay Electric palette, okay? Every time I go to Snow Globe, Julie has that palette, and I'm always like, ooh, I like need to buy that palette, because there's so many times where I want to create cool looks, and the Urban Decay Electric palette is like the only palette that has all the brights and has it all set up. I do have a BH Cosmetics one that has that, so that's kind of nice, but it doesn't have like all the bright colors like the Urban Decay Electric. So you can do those palettes, or this one, I talked about this palette, and my other one is this one of my videos is the Solar Flare BH Cosmetics one, and this is pretty inexpensive. First off, I just love, these are all like shimmery type shadows, and they're not all like in your face. It kind of has like your classic like nudes. This is, I feel like, the perfect palette for when you want to do a kind of nude or like darker shimmer eye, if that makes sense. Like, if you don't want to be too crazy but you want to add a bunch of flair. And the reason why I recommend this is because A, it's inexpensive, and B, the fucking pigment is off the wall on this. Like, I've swatched this before, but let me swatch like something, let's see, the Galactic. So this one right here. So if I just go like this, and I'll swatch it at the back of the hand for you. So that's Galactic right there. I feel like I'm swatching the same ones I swatched last time, but I'm gonna do Fireball. I've definitely swatched this in my video last time, but I just want to do it because this is like the most vibrant color in here. And there's that. That is Fireball. Let's see, I'll do like one more, and then there is, let's do this one, Burst. So this one right here is just a really pretty like champagne color. I honestly am obsessed with BH Cosmetics eyeshadows. These work, first off, they're bomb dry. They're even more bomb wet, and it's inexpensive. You can travel with this, like if you want like all the shimmers in one. That's why I really love this palette. Another really good palette that's just like the BH Cosmetics but a little bit more different, it actually just released. It's the ColourPop Golden State of Mind. I've actually never tried any ColourPop products, to be honest, but when I was in Sephora, they started like carrying the 2 palettes that they made, and this was one of them, and I didn't even know how the inside looked like at all until I was in Sephora, and I'm like, these are actually really pretty colors. The difference between the BH Cosmetic one and this one is, this is a little bit more sparkly. Like, the BH Cosmetics is more everyday friendly versus this ColourPop one is more of, I guess, holiday friendly. Like, you could be a little bit more extra with these, and I just love them. Especially, okay, to be honest, what really drew me to the palette was these top 3 shades, it's probably the camera's not gonna pick it up nicely, these right here, because they're kind of like two-toned. They have an iridescent shade to them. Let me see if I could swatch it. So I'll swatch this one right here. So if you can tell, like, it's not that good of a swatch. It's very iridescent. It's like the perfect iridescent for like the inner corner. Let's see, let's swatch this one right here. So if you can see, it's just very iridescent, like that's the best way I can describe it. But yeah, this is a really good palette as well. ColourPop has really good shadows, and this one retails for, I think, like it was 20 something. It was 20 something. The BH Cosmetics one is cheaper, and the ColourPop one is a little bit more expensive. You get more with the BH Cosmetics. I 100% stand behind BH Cosmetic palettes, so I don't know, I guess it's just color preference, so whichever one. I think those are two really good palettes. Another thing that Sephora had that I thought was really cute are little cute mini palettes. Now this one it's not really nude. It's like really pretty and burgundy, but these are the best travel eyeshadows. So if you wanted to say how they have like that everyday palette that I was talking about, not everyday palette, the stuff that's annoying to replace, if you wanted to do a basket with that, this would be a good thing to include. This is by Huda Beauty, and I think there's like 4 different ones. I'm pretty sure. This is the mauve one. They have a nude one. They have, I think, like 2 other ones, and I just think these are the best. Like if you're going on like a 2-day vacation and you just want that one little palette, this on the go, because you can make a full eye look with this. It's nice because there's a mirror in it, so I don't know if you're going on a plane ride, say you're trying to do your makeup on the plane with the eyeshadows. I mean, who really ever does that? But yeah, you could use these. So I think this is a really good gift. Can't believe I left this out, but another good collaborations that would actually be really good to include is the Fenty Beauty gloss, okay? They're not lying with the advertisements when they say that this freaking lip gloss is bomb. I feel like it looks good on everyone. Inexpensive. It's only like $18, and it smells so good. It looks bomb alone. It looks bomb over eyeliner. I'm wearing it right now over a liquid lip. It's so good and like the perfect everyday. You can wear this alone. You could wear this with a full face. It's just the best. So yeah, you know, another good collaboration is the Fenty Beauty gloss. And that is pretty much it for this holiday gift guide for makeup lovers. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. You're enjoying like these beauty videos that I've been throwing a little bit at you again, because I'm going to be doing way more of them because I love doing it, love getting my creativity up and all of that. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, do all of that, and definitely comment down any gift guide for makeup that you guys have down below so you can help like other people out. That'd be cool. We can get a whole discussion going on. If not, that's cool. I'll just be talking to myself. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!